Good morning, everyone. This is Sarah from Sarah's Emporium, here to do our weekly reading for October 26th to November 1st. It's the end of the month, and there's where we have Halloween, Samhain, as a lot of people in the pagan community celebrate this time of year for honoring our ancestors and such. But we're just going to be looking at a general reading for this week. Let's see what's going on. So I'm using the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot deck for our tarot reading, and I had gotten a subscription box from Nine of Earth, and they do tarot and oracle cards in their box, and I was surprised to have gotten this deck for this month, which, I mean, makes sense for it being October and such, but I had this in my shop, and one of my regulars had scoffed it up real quick, so I didn't have a chance to see if I really wanted it for myself. But this is the Halloween Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. So we're going to use these today instead of the liminal space, just because it is close to Halloween, the week of Halloween, and that'd be a special treat there. Okay, so let's dig in here. And as usual, this is a 3-card reading. It's for the whole week. So it's the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and then the end of the week. Used to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I found that it flows a little bit better when I just keep it general. Let's collect reading for October 26th to November 1st. Alright, let me scooch this stuff around. Alright, so we have the Page of Candles, the Four of Presents, and the High Priestess. All reversed. Doesn't generally mean a bad thing, but it's a lot of internal work that's going to need to be done. And then we have the Hearth. Happiness is happiness in our hearts and homes. Really pretty image there. Okay. Okay, so it seems like we're dealing with a little bit of inner regrets and loss of confidence in ourselves this week. The Page of Candles is it's frustration, not being able to move forward, normally with the candles, which is wands, wands is action and movement, and the page normally is like the beginning of learning and doing the things available, but you feel discouraged that you're not moving forward, then things aren't working out the way you want them to. But, you know, we shouldn't really regret on that. Right here, this is the Four of Presents in reverse as well. The Four of Presents generally is being stingy and holding on to wealth. Yeah, you're going to want to reevaluate the priorities when it comes to your finances. And you don't want to be spending more than what you have in your coffers. It's not a matter of being stingy at this point, but it's a matter of, is it really working for you? Are your bills aligned? Are you making sure that all of your finances are actually working for you and not against you? Are you spending it frivolously on things that you don't really need? So that's what the Four of Presents represents with the being reverse. And then with the High Priestess, with it being in reverse, High Priestess is for your intuition and knowing that what your intuition is giving you. When it's in reverse, things don't feel fluid for you. You're feeling a little staggered. So this kind of, all falls in together. I feel if I put it all together, you're stifled by the fact that you're not going anywhere with your plans. And it's possible that it has to do with some financial issue. Maybe you're spending money on things that aren't necessary when it comes to your bills. Maybe you don't need to have all these different memberships to things if you're only using, one or two of them. And you're feeling that you're not being able to see what exactly is going on, which is causing you to feel very doubtful of your continuing on with something. So the best thing to do is to take a step back, prioritize what you're actually doing, and trust yourself that things are going to work out okay. The intuition card, the High Priestess is an intuition card, which, means that you should be looking into your thoughts and not be afraid of it. So, you may lose out on getting that one particular thing, but, never mind the whole fear of missing out, FOMO. This is your life that you are planning and working towards better for. So that's pretty much that for the week. Don't get discouraged. Figure out what you're lacking, what you can give up to help strengthen your real wants and needs, and trust yourself that whatever decision you do plan on making, it is going to work out and things will start to flow a little bit better. So now it brings us to the hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. Now I'll read the whole thing. It's a cute little, if I can find it, it's a cute little, like a poem and paragraph. Apparently there we go. Couldn't find it. All right, so here's the poem. The heart of every home, the fire that unites, winter's warmth centers, stories, love, and delights. The ancient Romans believed that every home had a heart, and it was the hearth. When the fire burned and the family gathered for substance, communication, and protection. The concept was so important to the culture that there was a huge city hearth in the Vestal temple, where the fire of the home goddess Vesta burned forever without ever going out. The sacred flame was protected by the soldiers with their very lives should there be an invasion. The place where the goddess Vesta was honored within every ordinary home was also the hearth, and it was where women prepared food and cooked. Some of the food was always offered back into the fire as an offering to Vesta for her blessing and protection. Often husbands were sent away on military duty for years on end, and their wives at home were not just expected to keep the home and often the business running, but to wait for their husbands faithfully until their return. They prayed to Vesta to ensure their family members' safe return and to keep the fires of love stoked. They say, keep the home fires burning was inspired by this practice. The saying. Should the hearth card appear in your divination, you are being asked to look to your idea of what home and family is for you. Take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly. Make your relationships a priority. If there is conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection is being given. That's pretty sweet. That's really a nice sentiment, going towards this time of year where we're dealing with, honoring our past loved ones and ancestors, to have that fire burning, keep the home fires burning for them. If any of you guys know, a lot of that comes into some of the traditions that are around this time of year, with Halloween and always having a candle burning for the loved ones, so that they know it's okay to come home and visit and be with us during this time. So that's kind of endearing. So whatever, just remember trust your intuition. Don't worry about, missing out on things. Just start holding your pennies a little bit tighter. Be the upright card where you're being cautious as to how you're spending your money, and things will start to be less stagnant as it will continue to flow forward for you. Okay, guys, have a wonderful week. Have a safe and happy Halloween, Samhain, and I will see you guys all next week. Okay, bye.